The next one is top N. We are left with only 30 more minutes. We'll try to cover as much as possible. I'll try to finish off at least this one. Okay. In the interest of time, I created all the measures. You guys are all already familiar with how to create the measures, everything, right? And so what we will do is we will have few more sessions down the line, especially those do not have programming background. What we'll do is we'll have code along session, right? So when I type something, you also do it side by side. Okay. I'll share the script, everything. You will open it, we'll do it. So for the rest of you already know how to create a measure, right? So now we will take a look at the Rankx function. What is a Rankx function? Rankx function, it gives you the rank, the sports rank. In the sports, they give you the rank, right? 1, 2, 3. So those person scored more. So they are given rank 1. Those scored, the next to the first one, right? They are given the score as the sports thing, like, the rating like 2. It's something like a rating, right? So customer rating or something, 1, 2. The higher the performance, higher the contribution you get. In the case of office, right? The feedback you get, when you get rating 1, that means you did a lot of things, right? Rating 2 is something like you did your performance is very good, but 1 is outstanding, right? Something that we are giving something like a rank. Using a rank X function, we can assign rank. We can assign the rank to the values here. So in this case, this is the syntax for Rankx function. The first argument is table, and second one is expression, and third one is value, order, and types. So what happens here, right? So in this case, what I did, I just created a table. Look here, when I clicked on this one, on the right side, you can see what are the columns that I used it here. The customer name and the category and sales and customer rank. If you want to see from which table these columns are coming, just keep the cursor on top of this one. Sales W04 table, the customer name, I used it. All these columns I use in sales W04, right? So, okay, fine. So, but the customer rank, right, this is not actually available in the sales W04 table. This is a measure actually. Okay. So what we are, see in this case, what we want to do is, we want to create a new column by the name of rank, right? So in the new column should rank the total sales from the largest number to the smallest number. Whichever customer, they spent more money, they are ranked as 1, right? The customer, those spent more, next to the, rank 1 is 2, rank 2. That's how we do it. So in this case, the total sales, based on the total sales, we do the ranking. So those customers purchased more, so they are given rank 1. Though the next, after rank 1, right? So which all customers they purchased after rank 1, right? They are given as rank 2, something like that. So in this case, I have created a customer rank measure. We will go and take a look at the customer rank measure. Look here. So in this case, I just simply used a Rankx function. The first argument is the table name. Look here, this is the syntax, right? Table name, table name. And the second one is expression. Instead of expression, I have used the measure, sum of sales. Sum of sales in your sales table. Okay, fine. It gives you the sum of sales. So here, this rank, ranking is done based on the total sales, right? So based on the total, those people purchased more, they are given rank 1 or something like that. And for example, and then after I created the rank, this measure, I just dragged and dropped it here in addition to these 3 columns. So now we can see the rank here. So in this case, if I want to click on this up arrow, right? Up arrow will, when you get the up arrow by clicking on it here, it means it is in ascending order. So Sean Miller, right? Sean Miller, you can see the 27,935. He spent 27,935 in our shop. Hence, we ranked him as 1. And the next customer, Tamara Chon. So is purchase amount, right? Sales, how much money he spent? 23. Somewhat, these two are closer. So what happened even in this case, the Rankx function assign rank 1 even for this customer. Okay. And the next one is the Christopher Conant, 21,000 and 21,000. And somewhat these two are closer. It has given 2, and even 18,000 or somewhat closer. It is given rating 2 to 2. So these 3 customers, it is assigned the rank 2. Sorry, not rating, a rank 2. Okay, not only this one, many customers it is given the rank 2. It automatically assign the rank, right, based on the sales. So you need to specify, based on which the ranking needs to be done. So in this case, the sales, take the sales column. Based on the higher sales, you give the rating 1. Moderate sales, rating 2. Less sales, rating 3, something like that. You can do ascending, descending. When you click on it, it will become the descending order. So this is this customer, the lowest purchase, right, made by Michael and these customers. Likewise, you can do it. So in this case, you might be asking this question. The first argument is supposed to be table. In this case, the table is sales W04, but here I have used the all function. Why did I use all function? For example, if I remove all function, what is going to happen? All function will remove the filter. It will remove both internal and external filter. If I remove the filter, what happens is it assigns a rank for each and every customer as 1, 1, 1, 1, something like that. Okay. Because for each record, it considers as a, it applies the filter. We don't want the filter to, because this is a matrix or table. What happens is row level filter it applies. Remember, the row level filter, column level filter it applies. We don't want that internal filter to be applied. So, ignore the filter or, remove all the filters on this entire table says W04. And then if you see here, the Sean Miller, right? So for Sean Miller, so for him, it gives the rank 1. So for that purpose only, I've used the all function. If you don't remove the filter on this table, what will happen is, it will consider each and every record as a separate record, and it applies the filter row by row. Okay, so we don't want that to happen. That's the reason why we are using all function here. Okay, and the next one is, so in this case, we want to see the top customers, right? So based on the rank, we could see that these customers are potential customers. Okay, fine. The rank 1, rank 2 customers are potential customers. We can offer some special discount in order to retain these customers. These customers are very much important to the company. Okay. And the next one is the country. Instead of customer, I want to rate it by country. Which country as ranked as 1? United States. Look here, the sales is very high in United States compared to other country. Hence, it has been assigned with the top rank. The second top rank was given to the Australia. The third top rank was given to the France. And if you scroll down, you can see that it's good, right? So it has given the, it assigned the rank correctly, fine, right? Based on the sales, the rank has been assigned to each country. Country-wise ranking, you can say it. Customer-wise ranking, you can say it. And the next one is the country and state. Within this country, so listen, in the United States, you have 2 different states are there, right? So within United States, and I want to, assign the rank by the state. So United States, you can see that, United States is the number 1. It assigned the rank as 1 for the, because top is within United States, which state, which all states have been ranked as 1. To answer to that question, I have created this one. Look here in the United States, California as rated as 2, and New York. But United Kingdom, compared to all the other things, right, it's a very interesting pattern. So United Kingdom, England, the tops, the sales, they assigned the rank as 1 for England, and California and New York are ranked as 2 and 3. Though United States is number 1 when it comes to the sales, right, in terms of the ranking, right? But still, when it comes to the state-wise sales, the England sales is ranked as 1. Very interesting insight, isn't it? And then you can see that. And for this, what measure I have written it, when you click on this, see, when I send you this one, what you need to click on each and every visual, and then go in and look at the, this one, right? Customer rank one. Here itself, I specified the measurement. So you just go and search it here, customer rank one, and you click on it and see what, logic I've written it here, right? So how I used it, right? So look here, in this case, country and state. Based on the country and state, and based on the sales, you need to do the ranking. You need to do the ranking with the combination of country and state. You want to assign the rank. In this case, I have used the cross join function. If you want to use more than one column, the rank X, the first argument, supposed to be a table. But in this case, I can use only one table. I cannot use more than one table. But we have something called cross join function is available, right? Using which what we are doing is we are specifying more than one table, right? So in that case, what happens is, within each country, which state tops the sales, it gives us. You can specify more than one table using cross join inside your rank X. This is another way of doing it. So got it. So this is how you can assign the rank, and this is the kind of report expected by almost all the management, especially MIS, Management Information System. This is one of the important report. The ranking, assigning the rank to based on sales or based on profit, right? You need to do it. And next one is the TopN function. It gives you the top 10 sales. This is also a very, very interesting one. The top function, this is the syntax for this one. The n value, top n is a function name. The first argument is your n value. So how many number of top, for example, you want to see the top 10 customers or top 10 categories, top 10 transactions, top 10 or top 5 or top 2. So you can specify the number here, 10, 5 or 2 here, the first argument. Second one is your table name, order by expression, and so on. And look here, the corresponding example is here. The top n, the first argument I mentioned is 2 here, n value, right? So 2 is top 2 values I needed. So top 2 values for what? Category. Okay, and based on the sales, you tell me in each category, top 2 transactions. That is what it tells us. So this one returns a table. This one returns a table. Look here. So okay, is there any way I can so if top n functions, this top n function returns a table, we cannot use this one in a measure. Instead, you need to click on the new table, not the measure, new table. If you want to use this command, you need to use it here, not here. For example, I just show you here. If you use it in a measure, what will happen is, because a top n returns a table, if you try, if you create it using a measure, it will give an error. Okay, it's working fine in this case, but usually if you want to create a table, okay, let me do one thing. Okay, it got created, right? So, okay. But if you see here, top n, let me just do one thing, top n. Okay. Okay, so you can use measure also, sorry. Okay, you can use measure also. And you can use it in table also. For example, if I just go here and modeling here, new table. Look here, table also possible. You can create a measure, you can create a table also with top n function. So now I just go here, top n, and first example, right? So look here, it got created table. If you go to this one, look here, top and 21st, right? So it created a table, something like this. First example, it created some top 2 records. In this table, it gives me this one, and top 21st. In this case, only return the category. So using the values function, I can return only the specific, values of a column, not all the columns. So look here, in this case, what happened? If I specify the table name, here I need to specify only the table name. That is the syntax. If I specify the table name here, the second argument, and the third argument is your sum of sales expression. Third argument, the fourth argument, descending order. And if you see here on the sales column, right, it should 17,004. Yeah, you can still you can create in descending order, but it's not showing descending order. Okay, so we can see the top 2 transactions in the sales W04 table. It creates a separate table for this. And if you think it's a overkill, I don't need all the columns, right? So in that case, what we can use a values function. So that is what I used it here. 21st example. Look here, values of column name. With values function, you can use a column name also here. So using top n function, you can create a measure, you can create a table also. And you learned about the values also. Values, using values, look here, the syntax is table, right? Here we are able to use the column. If you want to use the column, you can use values function here. One second, somebody Amazon is calling. Hello. Recording. Okay, see in this case, what I did, I have created, look here. So in this case, and if you see here, this is a table visual, so matrix visual. So when I selected it, you can see that on the right side, just beneath the visualization, you can see that the matrix got highlighted. So here I have used, what are the columns? Category and sales column. Okay, category and sales. And here I have used the 2 different measures. One is for top 10 revenue, top 10 profit. So though it says top 10 revenue, I did not use top 10 here. So let me do one thing, top 10, right? So top 10 profit or top, I'll show you what, what arguments that use it as part of, or what function that I use it here in this measure. So calculate sum of sales, top n. Look here, calculate, I used it, sum of sales. And then this top n, in this case, what happened? Top three records you show me. In this table, top 3 sales, you show it to me. For these top 3 sales, you give me the sum of sales. That's all. Very important. Please understand. Okay, top n, all the interview they ask you, rank and top they ask you. So what is the meaning for this? Give me top 3 sales. For those top 3 sales, you do the sum, aggregated. Let's say top 3 sales is 1, 10, 20, 30. Hello. Okay, so in this case, that is the idea. So now look here, it's a very interesting one. See, furniture, what is the total sales we made? Okay, and office supplies, out of the 20 lakh, how much total sales we made? How much total sales we made in technology out of this total? It gives me. And if you see here, the top, actually it's not a top 10, top 3. Okay, I just give some meaningful meaning, but this is a top 3 revenue. And what I did here, right? So why we are getting 12,228? If you go here, what is the table name? Sales W04. Okay, on the right side, sales W04, when I select it, so now let us analyze furniture. I just click on it here, and then I just go to the category. Furniture, click on the I unselect everything, select only the furniture and select OK. Got it? So here, if you add all the values, right, in furniture, if you add all the records in sales, right? So that is how you get this one, furniture 6,69,000. When you add all these values, whatever you see, right, you will get it there. Okay. And how I got this one? Top 3 in furniture category, show me the top 3 sales. So in this case, sort descending. What is the top 3 sales here? So this one, and this one, the descending, right? So all these 3, if you add it, how much you'll get? 10, 15, almost 16, 17 and dot, right? 17. Okay, in this case, so let me just do one thing. Top 10 revenue. Did I use 3, right? So yeah, I have used 3 in furniture. Top 3 in furniture category. In this case, what happens? It considers only 12,000, right? So 10, 11,000, 12,000. Okay, it considers only these 2 things. One second, let me just do one thing. Clear sort. Sort the descending one. Okay, it considers only the first 2 here. Okay, top 3. Actually, it's supposed to consider. One second, let me do one thing. Here, top 3, and here also the top 3. And here I have top 10 revenue used, top 10 profit. I just checked it. It was validating it correctly here. And I'm not sure why it shows something different now. Okay, so in this case, this is the idea here. So look here, in the case of furniture, now let me just remove the top 10 profit here. 12,000, same thing. Okay, and I just. Okay, let me check the office supplies. Let's go and check the office supplies and see what is happening here. The category. In the office supplies category, if I select this one, sort descending. Yeah, it's already in descending. So 9,000, how much we are getting it here? In office supplies, 14,000. We are getting 14,000. In this case, it's supposed to go by this one. Okay, something wrong here. Top down, calculate sum of sales. Let me just check sum of sales and sum of sales profit. Okay. Let me just see, yeah, sales W04, right? I just check, are there any other tables are there here? Okay. Or else what we can do is we can create a separate table for this, right? This is the one, which is equivalent to this one. Let me just show you here. Top 10 revenue. Okay, so your top 3 and you can also validate with the table so that you will get a clarity here. Okay, here what I do is I just go to the modeling and then I click on the table here. Okay, here I use the top 2. That's why it was working correctly for me. Top N. Here I just say top 3 is equivalent to something like that. Okay, top 3, everything is fine. And I just see what is the difference. And it created a separate table called top 3 now. And I just, yeah, it shows top 3 here, right? So top 3. In this case, the category is technology, right? It is in the case of technology, it shows this value, something different, 13,099. And what is the technology we are getting it? We're getting 40,000, right? 40,000. Can you get 40,000? 20, 30? No, this is a 39. So in this case, what happens? It just takes the first two records, it seems. 30 and 3940, right? So first two records only it takes into account, all right? So 40,000 something. And in the case of office supplies, let me just go here, and here I just, okay, okay. I did not unselect this value. Look here, this is the mistake most of the developers, including senior, people, they do it this one. You filtered it for testing purpose, but you did not, reset it back. You did not run. So you need to select all the values, right? You need to select all the values. And then what you do is you go to the top three and then see, okay, but we should have done it before that. It's showing only the top three and the overall thing. It shows the top three sales under the technology. Okay, because we are looking at the overall, right? Comparing to all the three categories, which category we have top three sales. In this one, we have top three sales. This one, how do you validate this? We just go here, and then here we just go by the sales here, and then we clear all the filter. Sort descending, right? Sort descending. Look here, technology, right? So technology, look here, the technology. 22,000, 17,000, 13,000. Top three records out of the total records it shows. That is what your top three shows. That is what, look here, 30, what is that? The sales is, yeah, 22,000, 70,000, 13,999. That is what it shows here. Yeah, 20 to 70 to 13,000. So out of the total records, show me the top three transactions based on the sales amount. Fine. So we got this one. So in this case, what we did with sum of sales, sales W04, sales W04, sales, and based on top three transactions, right? Sales column, based on the sales column, it gives. And similarly, profit also you can say. But in this case, the top three records from the furniture, it should show here, right? And just give me a minute, one more time. I will just give it a try. And in the technology, 40,000, we are getting 40,000. So here, did I do anything here? I just unselected here. See, guys, see, I have a slicer here. I just selected this, but I was just thinking that, right? I did not use any slicer. I selected something. That's why it was not showing the correct value here. Now let's go back and check it here. Okay. And now what I do is top three in furniture, top three sales in furniture, where in sales W0, I filter the category here. So these kind of good that we are facing issues. Unless you face issues, you will not learn anything, right? Furniture, anyhow, we will check it and then decide. So look here, these three values put together, how much you will get? 15,000, but still it is not matching. 15,000, 16 and 7, yeah, 17,000, right? Close to 17,000, correct. See, I selected something here that I did not notice it, right? That's why I said, look here, something I selected it mistakenly. It was showing something like this. Make sure that when you do any test, all these slices, you cleared that one, okay? The selections you clear it by clicking on this eraser icon. So now similarly, technology. Now you understood, right? The furniture, though we made 38 lakhs sales, the top three transactions are 17,000. In office, similarly, technology. Quickly, we will take a look at the technology. I just go to the category column. I just select the technology here. So what you are seeing is the first column is total sales in technology. That is what we are seeing it here. The 45 lakhs. What we are seeing is top three, out of this top three transactions, descending. Look here, 22,000 plus 17,000, 39 and 49, 52 and odd, right? Yeah, 52 and 54. So correct. See, that's why I was there, because I tested it thoroughly. And the same thing is applicable here. This is very interesting insight, isn't it? But at first sight, everyone will get confused. Why it is not showing this value, is how it is different from this one. So out of this 38 lakhs, these are the top three transactions. If you want to see top 5 transaction, top 10 transaction, you can use it. Instead of using category, you can use the customer name, country name, region name, which top 5 products. If you want to see it, you can see that also, right? Quantity, in that case, top 5 products based on the units sold, based on the, right, all the things you can do with this one. So now you understood with this example, the top and Rankx. Though I post some kind of ECAPs, one way it is good. It it helped you how you can troubleshoot when you work on it, right? So if you use this one, it gives you out of the total number of records I want to see, irrespective of the category, tell me the top 3 records that you can get it. So you can use this in measure as well as a table, calculate table. But here I have created a measure. So in this case, what happened when I use this, the top n along with a categorical variable. So in this case, the categorical column, category name itself. So, what it does is, since we are using a matrix, it does the row level filtering, gives me the filtering, right? So out of the 54,000, all the category put together, right? So what is the breakup in each top 3 in each category it gives us? The same thing, top 3 profit in each category, we are able to see it. Are you able to understand or not? Fine. So, okay. If you have any questions, you get back to me. Try this one anyhow. I will share this to you all. So now you understood what is rank and top N.